Hi, everyone. We're back with another team from season 36, Bizzy and Sunny. I'm Adam.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Evie.
Can you guys introduce yourselves, how you guys know each other, and how you decide to be a team on the show?
Okay, well, I'll go first. My name is Bizzy Smith. I have 3 daughters, and I met Sunny in the Madison Fire Academy. It was a 16-week-long academy, so it was super grueling. And there were 16 people in our fire academy, and we were 2 of 3 women in our fire academy. And Sunny, we connected right away. We just became really close friends, and we're really close with most of our people in our academy class. And Sunny just really stood out because she was going through the same thing that I was. I had just gotten married and just looking to make a connection in a really scary new job.
I'm Sunny Pulver, and yes, both of those are nicknames, and we are Team Firefighter Mom. That team name came up with on the spot, like we were like, what do we encompass? And so that kind of is how that all happened. We're both firefighters and we're both moms, and so we thought, why not? And we became firefighters in 2014 in the same fire academy, fire department, and we became immediate friends right away and just kind of drew on each other's love and continued it growing since then.
And they had asked me how we got on the show together. They asked me if I knew another female firefighter that I'd want to run the Amazing Race with. And there was like no time wasted before Sunny's name came to mind. And I literally called her and she said, yes, I want to do the show within a second. And like the next day we shot our audition video and we basically were on the show then.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was a very quick process for us.
That's
I think we were later. I think we were a late ad, but we were very, like they knew they wanted us after they saw our audition video.
That's really
which we
cool.
filmed at a fire station, so it was a lot of fun and lots of jokes and stuff. Yeah,
I can imagine that'd be very intriguing to them.
But you were 2 out of 3 of the firefighter women.
Yeah, at our fire academy. Out of 16 people, and 1,800 people applied for 16 positions.
Wow.
And
that was just in one fire academy. Our whole department has more women, but just in that one class. And so when you're going through kind of a boot camp, if you will, like a military kind of esque training, and it's very rigorous and physically tasking and emotionally draining, you cling to pretty much anybody. And so
that'll talk to you.
Bizzy was very lucky that day.
Yeah, I don't look like your average firefighter, and neither does Sunny, really. And so it's like, I was kind of an outcast immediately. And I have a very outgoing personality, so people are kind of like, oh, what's she all about? I feel like tough people that are firefighters are usually pretty, like, close to the best. They're all great people. Most firefighters are wonderful people.
But just under a stressful situation, people get stoic and not really verbal. And
yeah, that's a better word, stoic.
And we just really tried to keep it light and joke around.
Yeah, as an outsider, I do agree. It tends to have reserved personalities. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you guys watch any of season 35, which was technically season 36?
I emotionally, unfortunately, boycotted season 35. I'm a race fan. Not a super fan. My husband and I started watching it when we were dating. Kind of went on and off, depending on if we were interested in traveling that year. And then you must know that our season filmed in 2022.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it was delayed. It was delayed, and so they told us, The Amazing Race is going to air September 27th, but it's not your season. And then we're like, are we going straight to Paramount Plus? Or
yeah, Bizzy was very hurt about it. I did watch season 35. It was an
emotional toll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all the excitement builds up. I can imagine it being very disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you need to unpack that.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just like the excitement of being on the show. It costs me a lot to be on the show. I have 3 daughters, and I leaned on my in-laws a lot to watch the kids, to get the kids to school. I was gone for a month filming, and it was just, it was kind of like a lot of effort, and then it was like, oh, but we're not gonna air it.
Yeah,
So I will go back and watch it. Now that I'm a fan again.
Okay, but you did check it out, Sunny.
Yes, I watched it. It's bittersweet, really. So
Yeah.
we'll see how ours is, and then I think it'll be just tough to kind of go back to COVID rules after you get to be on the plane and feel that freedom that they felt.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't even think about that. How that would. Yeah, it's a little time capsule. You're right. Were there any teams though in 35 that you tended to really root for?
I'm really bad with names, and everybody can attest to that. But the father-daughter team, she was a redhead, and her dad. I think they made it to like 4th place.
Annalie and Steve.
Yeah.
Yes. I was really rooting for them.
Me too.
We really like them a lot.
Yeah.
They had good connection. They worked together well. They talked to each other well. Everything was just so well with them, and it was just very cool to see.
So what kinds of talents or skills do you feel helped you in the race?
My military background with land nav and any kind of obstacle courses, strategic planning. I mean, you name it. I thought I had it.
It was tested.
Yeah, it was always tested. So I just thought going in there, I was really confident. I
really love working out. I really love taking my body to, limits and seeing what I can achieve. And so all the physical challenges really called to me. And I thought, I could handle most of them. And I'm not so great at navigating or like really complicated puzzles. So those ones were a little like I would have to lean on Sunny a little bit more. Sunny was our driver. Well, you'll have to watch episode 1, but Sunny was our driver, and she knows how to drive stick shift. So that was definitely a talent of hers that we leaned on. And yeah, I think we really were cut out to do reality TV shows.
Yeah.
And you found your calling.
And obstacle courses.
And I did say this in a different interview, is a lot of our strengths comes from being mothers. And I think just dealing with toddlers it's honestly not so much the firefighting as it is being a mom that helps us in the race.
Well, you need to know how to drive a stick shift every season. It doesn't matter. Every season you need to know how.
That's always a given.
You've noticed that, huh?
It's always something that, there's always someone that can't do it and that's stalling the car and they get left behind. And it doesn't matter how many lessons they have. If you're panicking in that moment, it's not going to go well.
After dozens of seasons, we always talk about that. We're like, you think you would have known that by now.
Yeah.
Well, your guys' first car going to be a stick, because Bizzy tried to learn stick and she had to pay to have lessons because nobody can find a stick shift anymore.
I know. I couldn't find a car even I was going to dealerships and be like, hey, do you have any manual cars I can test drive? And they're like, no, we're not giving you a car to just go burn the
clutch out. That's too funny.
So,
the clutch, yeah.
So I'm glad Sunny had it locked, and she told me she had it locked, and she did.
Nice. So Evie wants to do a quick little round to mix up the interview with a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather do a puzzle challenge or a needle in the haystack challenge?
Puzzle, for sure.
I'm kind of needle in the haystack girl.
Okay.
Really?
I'm gritty. I'm not that. I work really hard to get things done. I don't rely on, I don't know, my puzzle building. I'd rather do a physical challenge any day of the week than do a mental challenge. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And I'm the opposite.
So that's why we're great team members.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, the last interview that we did, they both answered puzzle for sure instead of needle in the haystack, because needle in the haystack is just luck.
It's just luck, yeah.
I'm
And it
lucky.
could
I
be
got on the
horrible
Amazing
luck.
Race. I feel really lucky.
That's true.
Would you rather do an early morning challenge or a late night challenge?
Early morning.
Early morning. I don't like to get up early, but I hate ending late.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
With
if I
kids,
think
you
I
gotta
have a
get to
chance
bed.
of ending earlier, then I would take the earlier one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Would you rather have a late penalty or be U-turned?
Oh, that's a good question. I think the late penalties just kill you. I think you can recover
Yeah.
from a U-turn. I
Yeah.
think I will take the U-turn.
U-turn, same reason. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
agreed.
And one of the other teams they brought up too, which I didn't even think about when we were creating the questions, is on the late penalty, you're just sitting there. You're just anxious, right? Wondering how far people are getting ahead of you. At least with a U-turn, you're always doing something.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, a break would be nice.
So, like you guys said, Sunny already knows how to drive stick, but what kinds of things did you do to prepare for the show?
I started running a lot more, and I know the race has to do specifically with sprinting. We did a couple long runs, but like the fast twitch muscle, and so it was like, last man up runs. It's like you sprint 30 seconds and then relax 30. So like building up that really fast endurance right away. That's what I worked on, and then flags and like politics, I guess you could say, or like kind of country specific things, like what's going on in the world.
I taught myself how to use a compass.
Yeah. Okay.
And we drove to downtown Chicago and we tried to navigate ourselves around. We ended up cheating. It was that bad. I mean, we needed to work on our navigation skills. We did. I wish we would have done more of it.
We called it a win.
We called it a win, yeah. Everything works out.
Half win, half fail.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried.
So if you were asked back on an all-star season, would you do it?
Well, we will definitely be on the All-Star season.
Yeah. Well, I think we both dropped our names in the hat. I think it depends on, maybe where we're at in life at that point, but
We're going to be fan favorites. Just saying.
Yeah.
So after your last episode airs, we would love to have you back. Would you be able to come back and talk a little bit more details about your experience in season 36?
Oh, yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. Yeah, I would love to. Mm-hmm.
So, guys, how can fans keep up with you now? Do you guys have any big projects you're working on or any social media?
So since the show aired, I was actually diagnosed with breast cancer. And I've beaten breast cancer as of January 16th of 2024. So my entire platform is going to be donated to, and my brand will be donated to breast cancer research and awareness for younger women, because I was only 36 when I was diagnosed. And so, you can find me at firefighter_Bizzy on Instagram. And that'll be my approach for any sort of fame I get from the Amazing Race.
That's really
perfect.
cool.
And
Thank you.
and mine is firefighter_Sunny on Instagram. And I think it's the same for Facebook.
Yeah.
Thank
We're out
you,
there.
guys.
You'll find us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And it's really great getting to talk with you guys, especially with the two girls, just to see some trailblazers in so many ways. I mean, your academy
thank you.
and conquering breast cancer and using your platform to help others. This is really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for
Round
having
of
us.
applause for Bizzy for getting over breast cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a journey. But we're here and we're cancer free. We'll see you after the finale, huh?
Yeah.
Well, have a great night.
Okay, thanks, Tar Pet. Thanks for having
guys.
us on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a great week.
Nice to meet you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.